Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm pretty late today. I had to get some stuff done before I came on here, so let's throw the intro in and get this party started here.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're from. So I was busy today. I pulled this live up anyways because I was going to come on here and shoot the shit with y'all. Then I was like, no, you know what? I really want to address this PI because he did a live last night on Doug, no thanks, and it was fucking horrible. Probably one of the worst interviews I've ever seen him do. And yeah, it was awful. And I thought, you know what? We need to address this. This needs to be brought to light. But there's not a lot of people in here who have watched the Dylan Rounds case or who have even been, you know, involved with it or whatever. So there's not very many people who know who this PI is or really have anything to do with it. So it's kind of hard to talk about something when not everybody's on the same page. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, you know what? I'll schedule that one for later. I also have one that was supposed to be last night, but I was still trying to get my recording downloaded, so I have it to play, which I do have it set for tonight at 10. It is not this community as it is I am addressing another woman in a different community, has nothing to do with anybody over here. I know somebody sent messages to Janine trying to, you know, drag her into shit that has nothing to do with her. So I don't know what the hell that was about, but I didn't like them laughing at Black Dove either. I thought it was a bunch of bullshit. So as far as that stream goes, I have that saved and we will be going over it. But I don't know if there's very many people here who follow the Dylan Rounds case or who watched it. So, but anyways, I know there's a whole lot of shenanigans going on right now on the YouTube streets. So I've been kind of busy. Anybody want to fill me in? Anybody got, I know, I'm not sure what happened, but I know you're going to show us that girl. Yes, I am. I'm going over Doug's stream with the PI guy. We'll probably do it later or tomorrow. It was horrible. Hey, Saucy, Tyler, I'm innocent. Girl, always innocent until proven guilty. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove, baby. So anyways, I'm going to drop the link. And like I said, it's open panel. Whoever can come up. My birds are going off today. I even went and got them little fuckers treats. That's what I did. They're still trying to be in there screaming. Yeah, they really don't like Jim when he gets going on here. Hold on. Sight Guy is all in the business and did great last night. Is he? Shit. Okay, that's another. So there's another case that I was wanting to talk about too, but I don't know. I've reached out to the mom. She hasn't said anything back to me. So I don't know if we're going to talk about it over here or not. But if she does get back to me, we'll go over it and we'll talk about it. If not, then it is what it is. We can catch up on other channels. So what the hell? Hey, YB, what the hell? Yeah, Sight Guy's that dude, man. He's always been that dude. Well, Salty, come up here and fill us in, girl. Come on. The link is pinned. Come fill us in. I guess it ain't pinned. It's posted. Let me post it and pin this sucker right here, right now. And that girl, she don't never get herself into drama. I heard her being called up on a panel yesterday. I'm all, what the hell's going on? I done came in late as hell. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I know that girl don't start shit, so I don't know what the fuck. Heather, yeah, PG is my hunte. I know that's right. Oh, it's all good, Salty. You're good. If you don't want to come up, it's all good. I just like to talk shit. It's okay. It's all good, baby. It's all good. You ain't got to come up here. People get nervous of being on panels. I don't know why, but I know that they do. People like to twist things. Yeah, see, I wondered what was going on. I'm like, what the hell? I'm late. I'm super late. I don't know what's going on, but what the hell? Hold on, I don't know what's happening with that girl, but I was in GW's live. Yeah, see, I didn't get a watch all of it. I mean, I popped in and popped back out, but I was busy with other shit, so I didn't get to see it all. That's why I said I'm kind of lost. I don't even know what the fuck's going on with all that. But I'll tell you right now, I was really proud of myself. I did talk to somebody last night that I don't, that I didn't really have any respect left for, and I made amends with this person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if she wants to be brought up, so I'm really not going to bring her name up. But I made amends with her, and some other people did as well. And I feel like it's good. We're in a good place, and we can move forward. And that's what I like about being adults. And no, it wasn't Calcutta because that bitch she'll never get forgiveness from me. I'm nope. That's off the nope. Ain't gonna happen. Nope, ain't gonna happen. Not nope. Savvy, nope, ain't gonna happen. Nope, it was another person. It is not Cal Cuddy, and it was not Dot Duddy. Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say it. Hold on, it wasn't about like it. He just hopped on a panel. I just didn't want Britt calling CPS on herself. Period. That's all there was to it. That, and I asked for proof of clips. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't think anybody should be calling CPS on themselves or anyone else. I mean, I understand people want to warn the CPS, but you're only inviting in bullshit. You know what I mean? When you do that, you're opening the door to, oh, fuck no, Gabby. No, girl, don't you do that to me. Yeah, wasting resources too. Yeah, I get what you mean. NorCal said called CPS on themselves. What the hell? Hey, the Magician's Manor. What's up? Let me go. I always say I pin this link and then I just drop it in the chat and don't pin it. Look, she said, Gabby girl, I'd go to Queen's house and grab her up by the hair. George would be over here clapping my fucking ears together if I tried to fucking play nice with them after they did what they did. Shit. Shit. Oh, okay. She said that was my reaction too, guys. So I asked for a link. Yeah, I said I talked to you already. I know that. You know what I mean? I know what you meant, that girl. I talked to you already, and you explained it to. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't. Like I said, I was kind of lost. I was like, "What the hell's going on?" I can't keep up with it all. Tyler Durden said, "Not on my watch." I know that's right, little bitch. I know that's right. I think we can all safely say there's just some we are not willing to make amends with, but would really love for them to go away somewhere over there. Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice if you could just go the fuck away and stay the fuck over there. That would be wonderful. We can go our own separate fucking ways. How about that? I need to know where the good egg's at because I figured she'd be going off about that interview last night. I need to know where she's at. Paging the good egg. Paging the good egg. Are you around? Because I know you watched that interview last night. Does anybody here follow the Dylan Rounds case, or is there anybody here that's going to get into this case? I've seen people do too many things they regret later. Preventable regret is the worst. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Sun Beach, I know you are, baby. I know you are. I'm just going to randomly say hello to everyone because I can't pay attention at work. Hello, everyone. Thanks, AYB. Yeah, I was going to say Paging Good Egg, Allie, Joe, beep, 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 beep. Dylan people, anybody that's covering the Dylan Rounds case, I need for y'all to go watch that stream from last night on Doug's, and then we're going to talk about it. I won't play it because he will strike. He does get a little strike happy from what I've heard. He's never done that to me, so but I've never really played his stuff either. But someone else said to be very careful playing it because he does get strike happy. So, oh Lord, look, Colleen, look, it's bad. It's very hard. You know what? I'm going to say this, and I never really promote her at all ever, but I will say Annie did a really good job of breaking it down. She pretty much breaks it down from the front to the back. You know what I mean? Like she covers all of it and breaks it down into like who is associated with who. And like I said, I don't promote her. I never have, but I will say this one time she did a really good job. You know what? Let's see here. Has any more been said about Summer's reward fund? I haven't heard anything else about it. But I will be talking about Summerwell stuff later tonight about 10 o'clock. So that's a stream. If you want to come to that, you're welcome to. But I'm going to go over some people that definitely want my attention over there. So I'm going to give it to them. So no, Susan, I haven't heard anything about it, but hopefully I will before then. You know what? Matter of fact, I will try to either email or figure out what's up with it before I go live tonight. What do you mean, that girl? She said, wow, I think hell just froze over. What you mean, girl? What you talking about? Some thug, I like Britt and I hope she will be okay. What are you talking about, that girl? What do you mean? What's going on? You want to come up here? Here, I'll send you the link. Because I keep saying I pinned it and I don't. Like, here. Oh, because I plugged Annie. Yeah, I'm just, with that one stream, she breaks it down pretty good. I figured, you know who I figured would jump all over this case? I figured Kay would. I figured she would have, you know what I'm saying? Because of that PI, Jim or whatever. He's, man, y'all. He's something else. I think he's doing this shit to promote himself, really. That's what I think. Yeah, from my understanding, the reward fund is going through court. But like I said, I'll talk more about that tonight. Annie did a okay. So NorCal girl says here, Annie did a good job. She has been doing a great job keeping to herself and covering and bringing awareness to a lot of cases. Yeah, that's the one you sent me. I think I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I'm shocked Kay hasn't. I figured she would have. You know what I'm saying? Covered this case because it's actually a really good case to cover. Like it's. I mean, he didn't just vanish, that's for damn sure. And it's super sketch. The area is sketchy. The people are sketchy. Like it's a very small, close knit little community. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a tiny little place where everybody knows everybody's business. Yeah, Thug, I swear that's what he was doing. She said that's how it felt last night to promote and to clear his name. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. And you know what he did? He made himself sound so ridiculous. And then they were sitting there talking about clapping ass cheeks together and shit, and how they were. And Doug was talking about his nuts and all kinds of nasty shit. Like, what are you doing? Are you kidding me? They had some lady that called in and they treated her like straight shit, doxed her phone number, gave her phone number out, put it up on the screen for everybody to see. Yeah, it was horrible. So I would really like to talk about the Dylan Rounds case with anybody who wants to get into that or talk about it. I'll be talking about it maybe later or something. I don't know. It is a case I'm going to get into though. So if you want to join the conversation, go check some streams out and try to get caught up with it. Yeah, he did 2 interviews, one yesterday and one the day before yesterday. Both of them are with him. And yeah, it's very hard. Trouble, it's very hard for me to watch them too. I can't do the I wanted to watch, but I can't with no, yeah. It's they're very hard to watch. Trigger warning, I'm gonna give you that. It is very bad. It is a really bad stream. It's a really bad interview. It's just bad all the way around. He made himself look horrible. Even worse than he already does. And he attacks the family like left and right. He is like dogging the mom out, talking mad, talking smack about their family. It was just foul. Then he said something about another lady had called in for his services and tried to hire him, and then he was treating her like shit. Like when they called in, he was asking for people to call in. When they would call in, he would sit there and talk shit to them and then hang up on them, or he wouldn't answer the phone, or he would answer it and just be an absolute asshole. Yeah, he was fired, and now he's on a warpath, on like a straight warpath to make this family look as horrible as he can. And he's in the process of trying to pay people to dox Sleuth Mom. He's like, I'll pay $500 for anybody with her information. He keeps saying that, and I'm like, why? What do you care? Apparently, she played the phone call with him and Candace where he was treating Candace like crap, and he was pissed that got released and got put out. And so ever since then, he's been on a warpath to clear his name. That's pretty much what that is. And I can't with Doug. I cannot watch his streams hardly ever, but last night was horrible. Yeah, last night, Carrie, it was awful. If anybody else wants to go watch it, go ahead and watch it, but trigger warning, it is bad. It will piss you off. Yeah, very mean spirited. They were on at investigation. No thanks. I think his channel's called Doug at no thanks or something like that. Yeah, y'all. Matter of fact, go over there and watch it if it still is from 9 hours ago. I'll be surprised if it's not deleted or privated because he, like I said, doxed somebody's phone number in there. Hey, Cotton Candy Girl, what's up? Yeah, he doxed a lot of people in there. So I'll be surprised if it doesn't come down. All right, I pinned the link if anybody wants to come up and chat. Hey, Gen X, I haven't even talked to you in a while. How you doing, girl? Keeping up with all the craziness going on, all the shenanigans. See, I heard Granny going off yesterday, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what the hell happened. As soon as I popped it on, I heard that girl, something about that girl. So then I'm like, what the heck's going on? What happened? And she said she got up on panel to talk to Brittany about CPS or something. I don't know. Like I said, I missed all of it. So fuck, I don't know. I'm lost with all that. But yeah, here's the no thanks. Here's the first interview with Jim Terry, and then there's a second interview. So he does 2 interviews back to back. Go over there, save them, or send them to yourself and save them and watch them later, or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's something to catch up on because we will be talking about it. Matter of fact, I was gonna make this stream to talk about it, but I figured hell with it. I'll just shoot the shit with you guys and give you some updates and whatever. Hey, Mountain Cat, what's up, baby? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I don't like people going at that girl. I know that's right, Cotton Candy. I know. She's our people. What the hell? Well, and then I'm like, shit, she just had a whole thing talking about she didn't want no drama. She doesn't want to deal with the drama. But then she was like thrown right in it. I'm like, oh, shit. Poor thing. She tries so hard to stay out of it because she don't like it. It's just not her thing. She just doesn't dig it. What up, girl?
Hey, feels like I haven't heard your voice in forever.
I know, that's why I was like, we haven't talked in a while. What the hell?
Busy ass weekend.
I know it.
And today is like second Monday.
Finally got us a surgery date, so we did. She went and did her procedure this morning. That's why I was late. I was gonna come on here, but then she called and she's like, "Hey, I'm ready." I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, I'll come grab you live." So she's she's getting ready for her big surgery date.
Oh goodness, how's she holding up?
We'll be glad to get it done and over with, and that's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't really talk about it too much on here. You know what I'm saying? But I'll chat with you.
Okay.
But yeah, we're getting there, getting there a little bit. But anyways, I was chit-chatting, just coming out. Well, I was going to talk about the PI because I watched that stream last night, but not very many people had a chance to watch it. So
that is
Dylan Round's case.
Oh, somebody
Remember
else
I told you I said I'm going to make a group for the Dylan Round's case. I'm going to make a group chat where we can put all the information in one place. And I said, if I know you don't dig the true crime stuff, but you're welcome to, you know what I mean, come in if you want to or whatever. And you were like, no, thanks.
No, so I heard another creator say that Parker, positive
Parker. I think she came from NC's. I think that's one of her old mods, one of her
yeah, it is. But is it positively? No, positively with
positivity. Positively Parker,
something like that. I heard a creator say that she was like, I want to say she was starting to cover it, but it was really starting to creep her out. I don't know anything about it, but
it's definitely a case that's very, very gives me the Summer Wells vibes. Like it's very it's intriguing to people because they don't know anything about this lifestyle. Like they've never, you know what I mean? And so to a lot of people, they're like, whoa.
Right. Hey, that girl.
Yeah. And not only that though, what really bothers me the most is this Jim Terry. He goes on like gay bashing and stuff like that, and it really bothers me because First of all, who the fuck are you to talk down on anyone, even if he was gay? That's not your place to say that, let alone talk down on him about that.
Did you just say Jim Carrey?
Jim Terry is
Oh.
the guy's name. Yeah.
Sorry. Again, this is outside my realm. I've been chained to my desk. That girl.
Positively Parker was Parker Beebs.
Positively.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I
Okay, that's
want to
what
say is Parker Beebs. But anyway, I've been handcuffed to my
Yes, I
my
wanted to
desk
ask
for
you,
weeks. Girl, it's
how's
getting
your
there.
how's your thing going?
So
Your
I'm keeping it super duper under wraps.
Oh,
But I have, just because I want to make sure that we do this justice. So I've recruited Naughty Audie and Finding Hope, because they are from the true crime community. They're really good, and you would know because you're from the true crime community
right. And
as well
yeah,
as
both of those girls are very, very good.
you guys are all really good at sourcing out information, right? Where on the other side, I'm working.
So are
currently
you
on
working a case then? Or is that what you're saying? Or what do you mean?
It's not a case, it's a human interest story.
Oh,
So
okay.
but they're so good at sourcing the information, being from the true crime community, they know
Right.
where to look and get info. And then on my side, I'm working on the IT side and in real life. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to go drop off some consent forms. I'm going to be interviewing people in the real world that have no idea about this whole YouTube thing. And I want to try and interview. It's going to be 3 sets of mothers and daughters. I'm going to try and get them all onto a StreamYard at the same time, or OBS, and record them. If I can't, I'll do each set individually, and then I'll just compile all 3 together. I'll play one after the next. So yeah, it's really coming along. I really think that folks will like the new and improved channel once they get it going.
Awesome, man.
Yeah,
I'm proud
I'm excited.
of you, girl.
Thank you. I've been having, trust me, I have dropped more F-bombs in the last 2.5, almost 3 weeks than my entire construction crew has in the last 4 years. Like,
that's okay though.
It's so frustrating. But I've got OBS down. However, because the project that I'm working on is such a big topic, I'm gonna keep it to StreamYard so there are no glitches. Again, I don't want to do it a disservice, so just keep an eye out. How you been though, girl? How's the Summer Wells case going? What's the latest on that? And I lost her. Thank you, that girl. You know how I've been struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. But yeah, every day I've been working. Buttercup, hey, what's going on? Chloe Joe.
No, I was writing you in the private chat, but things have been going really good, actually. Summer Wells, I kind of backed away a little bit from, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I needed to take a little step back from things for a minute, and just kind of reevaluate. And not only that, though, there's a certain person that has really went above and beyond to cause and stir a lot of shit. So that definitely needs to be addressed and taken care of. And I'm about to nip it in the ass one final time tonight.
Okay.
Because I've had enough, and I'm done, and I'm going to address it, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
And I was going to last night, but I didn't have a chance to. I was tired. I had to get up early because I had to be up early for that procedure today. So I'm like, shit. When she messaged me that she had to be there by 6, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna have time to stay up. Family comes first. Gotta go. I'll make it for tomorrow. If anybody's mad, get over it.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I was at last night. I had to get stuff done. I mean, but tonight I will be on there tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna address it tonight, and that's gonna be that. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Make sure to send me the link.
But as far as like Summer Wells goes, she has not been found yet. I hope that I hope that they do. I hope she does, get to, it's sad, man.
I know.
And it just really.
I know, girl, I know. I'm so thankful to you though. I mean, if you remember, like, I can't thank you enough. I'm all about the sorries and the thank yous. But when I came to you last fall, I'm like, no one's really covering this the way it needs to be covered, other than even
Well,
the
those
people.
cases they're already hard. I mean, if you think about it, we all have kids. Most of everybody has kids or grandkids or nieces or nephews. And when you're talking about someone's family member, that is hard. I mean, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
so, you want to do it with the utmost respect. I would want someone to be, respectful of me and mine. So I try to be the same. But I know that, like I said, even with this case, like people, with this Dylan Rounds case, people are looking like, they're
Yeah.
already prejudging. They're just, there's a lot, and
Ugh.
I've caught myself doing it too. I've
Yeah.
caught myself,
Right.
being judgmental as well. And I'm like, damn, who are you to judge? You ain't nobody to be judging anything. So
No, I get you. No, I know. I think we all get caught up in our emotions at times,
yeah,
and so
I
we're very,
yeah.
very fast to react.
You know what? Somebody said this the other day. You're listening to react. You're not listening to listen.
Yes, I agree with
I've
that.
done that.
If that's all you are doing is reacting, but if you are listening and you react and then you listen a little bit and think about what you just said, what is that saying? I want you to think about what you did or something to that effect. But yeah, I see that happening all the time on here. Reaction, 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 reaction. Everybody gets in their feels real quick. I really enjoy being like a silent observer. It teaches me patterns of behavior. It teaches me patterns of um, just their vocabulary and what one phrase says. What they're gonna say. 1, 2, 3, and that means the very next behavioral pattern is going to be either positive or negative. So it's very intriguing. I've always studied and watched and learned from people. I've used this in my own career as a recruiter. There's a term for it. It's called mirroring. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that term. Nowadays people say like, I'm going to match that energy. You don't always have to match the energy. It just gives me a way of learning how to approach and discuss certain topics with people. What to say and what not to
Right.
say and how to say it. Yeah, so I'm rambling. I just want to pop on and say hi because I haven't heard your voice in so long, and I miss you, and I miss you all on chat. I am around. I'm watching, and I'm listening. I'm watching you, that girl. That's right, side-eyeing. But I am still here. I was thinking about maybe later this week doing just a catch up live, just to touch base with my subscribers and stuff like that. So. But yeah, let's talk offline and I will give you the deets.
Yeah, girl, that's fine. Give me just 1 sec, okay?
Yeah.
Give me one.
Oh yeah, I'll chill for a sec.
When you try to slip in and ask, like when you were back in the day when you were a kid and like your mom was busy on the phone talking or whatever, you'd be slipping in, hey, can I do this, this, and this? And your mom's like, oh yeah, go ahead, do that, whatever. And then they get off the phone, they're like, what did you say? Oh, you said I could. Remember how we used to do that when we were kids? Yeah, I'm getting it done on me right now.
Oh yeah. Oh,
She's all, my mom's busy on a live stream, so I'm gonna ask her something real quick, and boom, out the door they go.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm yes, I know I did that all the time as a kid. And my kid tries with me. Oh, that's awesome. So in DJ, how do I say that? DJ Woo I AI? I don't know. Hi, little minx. What? Interesting.
Hold on, Kyle says, NorCal, could I see you in a wide-brimmed hat? Only if we can see you in one first.
Right. That's, yeah, interesting. All right, chickadee.
Good evening, DJ.
Yeah, how do you say
morning.
that?
It's a good afternoon here, but I thought he said it was a good evening. He said, could I sing you a songs? Yeah, sing away, baby, sing away.
That girl, that was amazing.
That girl.
Thank you. I can't do that from up here.
Hold on. Did you see my prayer video? I didn't. Why don't you come up and play it real
Oh!
quick, chick? I didn't know. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, it's
You want to come up and share it?
great.
I didn't get to see it. What did you? Damn it! See, this is what I'm saying. I guess I get behind with other stuff. I can't keep up, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
You know what though? I tried to pop in that day. I was busy like the last 4 days straight. I've been like super busy. So I tried to pop in. You said Irish had her first stream or something that she was doing.
Yeah.
And I popped in. I wanted to make sure I showed her support.
Yeah, of course. You know, she did fantastic. So I think her goal is to go live every Saturday about midday our time. Well, midday my time. About 2:15 Pacific Standard Time. So 4:15-ish your time, because for them that's an okay, easier time for them to go live. Might be a little bit earlier. Don't quote me on the time, but I know that's her goal, just to kind of get over the nerves of going live by yourself without having people paneling up with you immediately upon starting your live. You know, and she did great. She did just fine.
Yeah, I thought she did really good too.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so DJ's wanted to come sing us a song. I don't know what he's wanting to sing, but Chloe Joe said, "What you wanting to sing, DJ?"
Yeah.
So if you're trolling, we're gonna dog the shit out of you. If you're for real, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I can't see the person. From
That
up here.
girl, you need to check your DMs for the magician's manor.
You know, I keep thinking I'm mixing up the magician's manor. I think there's another one. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody knows, is there somebody going around as the dark?
His name too, I think. So there was the manor. I can't think. It was. Hold on. Okay, so it is. I gotta put this screen up real quick. I want to make sure we're not getting no bombs here. You know what I mean? I just want to double check. You know, just
right.
we got to double check here. Hold on.
And I'm in comments, so I can't see anything anyway.
Are you on here?
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
How are you guys? Can I join
Good.
with
How are you?
Hey, mods, check the account.
I'm from Philippines.
How are you?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Live streamer, singer. Hi, guys.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for joining me here to your live
thank you for
stream.
coming up.
I'm also a live streamer.
Are you?
Oh,
YouTuber.
okay. Nice.
Yeah. If you have time, I can invite you to my live stream this coming Saturday and Sunday. Singing
okay.
contest.
So you're the same person. Okay. Thank you, Magician's Manor.
So what are you going to sing for us?
I will sing you a reggae song.
Oh, reggae.
Yes.
All right. Speaking my language. Let's go.
All right. So this is my first song for you. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Hello, guys. Good evening, and good morning.
awesome.
So rad. DJ, I sent you a message in private chat.
Oh, thank you. All right, wait.
That was awesome.
That was
Thank
so
you.
Show
awesome.
some love, y'all. Show some love. They were
Oh,
Yeah,
loving
we
it.
dropped your
Everybody
link
loved
in
it.
the
Thank you
chat.
for coming up.
we
That
need
was
we need
awesome.
we need more of you.
Oh, sure. You can
You
invite me in your live stream or what?
you got it.
Yeah.
Yes, this is awesome. Thank you for
Yeah, that
bringing
was a
some love
great
on this.
smile.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
from
awesome. Yes.
Philippines. I'm from Philippines.
Awesome. You did
Well, you are very
amazing.
talented with your reggae in the Philippines, DJ.
Awesome.
Yes, you
As
did
soon as
good, man.
You
I
want to
hop
hear
down, I'll sub up.
Tagalog reggae from Philippines?
It's great.
Hell yeah.
It's awesome.
Reggae is one of my favorite genres, so that was really
Same.
cool for me. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank
All
you.
right, I will sing you
All right, DJ.
Tagalog reggae from Philippines.
You
got
too. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see us.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Thank
you, guys.
you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, so I will sing you more songs.
You're so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, you can come back and sing us more songs. Yeah.
All right.
Not I don't think they mean at the moment though. I think they were covering a story, but we would love to have you back.
All right. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're amazing.
Thank you. Have a great day. I put our prayer back.
Hey guys, thank you. Have a nice day. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
God bless. Bye-bye. Oh my
Now-
gosh.
Dude, he's super talented, has a great smile, super
So
cute.
sweet.
After a day such as today,
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
think the
goddamn
only
cool,
thing
wasn't it?
I've ever
Yeah. Yes.
That was
man.
one of the cooler things we've ever had happen.
Yes.
Tyler
That's
Durden.
this
Yeah,
is like
Tyler Durden.
here I was sitting here like, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hit it,
totally.
baby. Hit it,
Yeah.
baby.
And he had that gorgeous smile on him. You know, that's what got me with my hubby is his big gorgeous smile. Oh my god, I just love him with
Yes.
a big gorgeous smile. Okay, so after
That was
yesterday
sweet.
and my poll that had the very overwhelming response because of some of the people who shared it, I felt like I had gone through so many comments and was trying to really understand where everybody was coming from, and I felt super fucking overwhelmed. So this is what I made as my ending for yesterday, just to give you backstory. Thanks again, DJ. That was awesome.
After a day such as today,
Oh, I forgot I
think
said
the
this.
only thing we can do is just kind of absorb everything and let it all sink in and pray about it. And honestly, I think Letty said it best today.
And I'm pretty fucking sure that you need to get your fucking acts together. I will fucking pray for you. Saint Michael, the archangel, defend us in battle. Be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of innocent souls. Amen.
Oh, you took her away.
I don't know. I just hit a button by accident and ended at the right
I've
time.
got to repeat the ruin of innocent souls part. Hold on.
Wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of innocent souls.
Wow.
Antichrist. He will try to say that Jesus is not Lord. He's not nice. He'll behead you if you follow Jesus' word. Antichrist, he's not nice. Take his mark, you'll pay the price.
Until next time, ignore the static. Ignore the static.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I cracked up. Whew.
Oh, I'm dying.
I said I feel like we took a step back in the Garuda prayer circle. Oh,
We kind of did.
All right, y'all. I wanted to say it for that, but I'm gonna hop down and go sub up to DJ. That was rad.
Yeah,
I
he
think
did a
that
good
put
job.
a smile on everybody's face, followed up by good old Letitia there.
yeah.
Of innocent souls.
Souls. I mean, you can almost
like-
hear.
And then she's like, amen.
She is something else. Yesterday, she was talking about unaliving herself sitting in her car. She's like, "You guys think I won't? You guys?" I'm like, "Oh God, here we go. Here we go. She needs some serious help."
I pray for her a lot. I do. I pray for her safety.
Her buttercup. Oh, you know what? Today is a good day. So thank you, DJ, for the smile. I'm sure everybody that put a smile on everybody's face, but I gotta hop down and get back to work. So I will talk with you all later. Thanks for having me up. And
Thanks for coming up and chit chat.
all right. I'll be listening.
Alrighty.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, your video was funny. I didn't get to see all of it. I didn't even get a chance to watch it. So I'm glad
I
you
didn't even
here.
post it till like 11:57. And Honey heard Letty praying, and he goes, "I have the perfect song to end your service." And he sent me that old man on the keyboard.
I didn't even know she was out of jail. That's the thing.
Girl, she's been out a few days in her videos.
Latiti, whatever they call her, her and Ernie are very, very similar. They are very, very similar, like in the stuff that they do, and the scams that they try to pull, and they try to get people to feel bad for them.
Yeah.
So they use certain things like I'm going to unalive myself or whatever. And then they, you know what I'm saying, to gain attention and followers and, you know what I'm saying, money and stuff like that. People feeling bad for them. And then it's just, she does the same. It's like rinse, wash, rinse, repeat. Like it's the same thing that Skern Dog does.
Well, she's definitely out. And since she's been back, she's been making a lot of videos, including but not limited to one of her entire family. So it's been
Are you serious?
I don't lie, you know that.
Oh my God.
I don't play.
I would say throw it up, but I don't know if she strikes. Is she somebody that strikes?
I don't know if she does or not, but I think this time you may want to watch it first before you just, throw it on the community, because you may or may not want
to. Never mind.
We both know she wild as hell. Oh my goodness. But yeah, she is out. She even put out a video of her speaking with one of the cops. Like she's on it for sure.
Yeah, I heard that YouTube took her, banned her account or something because she's like it showed a little bit of my nipple. I'm like, oh, it probably showed her your whole entire boob and you didn't even care.
Oh my goodness. So that was like, this is seriously probably one of the most random streams that we've ever had, dude.
Yeah, and you know what? I love it. I love just any topic of anything, whatever. And I love that he just popped up here and streamed. I love that he just popped up here and started singing and stuff. Like, that's awesome.
The total random DJ in the mix was absolutely what we needed today, for sure.
Of course, girl. Like I said, it was great.
He was really good. He was good. I was afraid of what we may hear.
Say, yeah, we all needed that so much, girl. Yes, we did. Yes, girl. Yes, we did. I was like, oh, I'm getting Bob Marley vibes. Hey, baby. Hey. I'm loving it.
A little bit of gossip, a little bit of live music, some prayer. What else could a girl need in a day? My God.
That's right.
Oh my God. After yesterday, it's just so Twilight Zone-ish for me.
Yeah, and like I said, I missed a whole lot when I come in and they were talking about grab a link, and I'm like, what the hell? And then you were like, all I said was, don't call CPS on yourself.
Oh, yeah, for real.
You're like the most least drama fucking person of everybody, and somehow you're thrown right in the middle. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
I give a shit. That's what's wrong, and I need to learn how not to.
That.
I know.
You gotta stop that.
I know. I need y'all to do something and make my give a damn roasted. Let me see DJ out here doing God's work, keeping women right.
Yes, I was gonna say that. Look at AYB. She said the DJ out here doing God's work, keeping these women happy, baby.
Kiki, that's Letitia. Her channel is Love Notes to TLC. Be view with your own discretion. I will put that way, for sure. View it with your own discretion.
Trouble's that's my vibe right here. Please give Queen some love and hit that like button. But the name Trouble, I love that shit. I don't even know who it is, but you know what? I love that name.
We don't need to know. Trouble is good enough.
No, Trouble's enough. We love it. That's it. That's all we need to know.
Oh, man. I still can't get over that you had some random hot Filipino DJ up here singing to us. That's great.
I love it though. We all had a good time. We needed that shit. We needed that.
He was, it's like he just sensed that we needed it. It was
right.
great.
He brought the positive vibes in. Shit.
Well, and what a brave guy, man. He's like, yo, I'm going to come sing to you. And then just pops up and puts on a concert like, hey.
And I'm all like, you know what? If you're trolling us, we're going to clown the fuck out of you.
Right.
But at least he wasn't trolling us though, because I was like, man, I hope this doesn't end and he's gonna pull his shirt off and start dancing or something. He did really good though.
You know what that reminded me of?
He was really nice.
You'll be one of the only people to remember, probably, but maybe some other people in chat will. Do you remember the Eggy that used to get up and sing to Kay?
Oh my God! Yeah, I forgot about that. You said something. I forgot about that.
That's what that kind of reminded me of. Because remember, that's what that Eggy person did. They were like, I'm going to sing you a song. And they just got up and started singing.
Oh my God. Yes. They love singing to Kay. And they would find a song and just sing it to him.
Yes. A cappella even.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys remember the good Ann? She used to come up and her stealing would be what? She was like CPS. She like hated CPS and she was really angry that they were going to put, well, I'm not even going to bring that up. But anyway, she was very angry about the CPS situation. Do you guys remember her?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she was another one that she would bust out and sing a little bit here and there.
Yeah, she's still with us.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah, she's still around. I think she actually commented on my community poll, actually.
Look, 3 Boy Mom said, she's a whole rabbit hole. Letitia, don't go down that rabbit hole unless you're ready for it, because she is a rabbit hole for sure.
Oh, trigger warning too. If you have a rough past, she's not one to watch.
Look, I was so scared it was just going to be, oh, queen, oh, queen, oh, queen. We've been there and done that already.
Oh, does she mean like to the tune of Oh, Sophie?
Yeah, like the
Queen Bee. Oh, Queen Bee.
Yeah, that's the Sophie song. There we go.
I'm so proud of you. You run a tough panel. Sorry.
Why do I have the best clip ever that was sent to me? And it's Cal Cuddy saying, I love Queen. I just love her. She's the realest person ever. Girl, I died. I'm like, she fucking hate me to put that up.
You're the realest queen.
Oh, bloody no. Little Mink said, oh, bloody no.
No, NorCal girl. There's just some weird lady who did the Oh Sophie song. It was just some random weird ass lady who sang a song for Sophie.
Yeah, she did too.
Yeah. Do you want me to find it, Queen? Aggie made my day too. Aggie
I was gonna say we still probably have that gem buried somewhere. I know we probably do.
Girl.
We gotta save that good shit. Those are moments that we have to save. Like they have to be saved.
I still can't believe somebody just sang to us. It's so random.
It makes me wonder how he even found us. Like, how are we, you know what I mean? Like, how did he even find us? Does he go to, I wonder if he goes to other people's channels or like if he's, Well,
you can always turn it on where it'll show you everybody who's live. And after you scroll through the channels that you are subscribed to, other channels that you've never even heard of that are randomly live will start showing up.
Nice. Okay, so that's probably where we came from. I was going to say, I wonder how he even found us.
I think it was probably just in his feed.
Oh, here, Trouble said, hold on a sec. Love you, Queen. I don't chat much because I don't like getting yelled at by creators, not you. I wonder what do you mean yell? Just people just be yelling at you? Get what the hell?
You know, some creators yell at their chats. That's just
Yeah, just be
it's
all
tacky,
shitty.
but it's tacky, but people do it. People do it. I
Yeah,
still
I've
have
never
to
seen him before. I wondered. She's like, "This is one of the best lives I've seen in a long time." I know Buttercup, and you know what? I missed you too. I didn't see you for a while, and I'm so excited that you're back around too. That you came back around, came back to it. I was excited. Yeah.
You know who else? The day we were wondering where Buttercup was, I think a bunch of people had asked about Jeepers. And so I reached out to her, and she is still alive and kicking it with us. Of course, still battling everything she does, but she's doing all right, ladies. She's still with us.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think she's more of a silent watcher these days. But,
Right.
with her health and all, I was like, it has been a minute. Let me reach out. And she's actually doing all right.
Good. Good
Yeah.
deal. Good deal.
I mean,
That's good to hear.
yeah, she's still dealing with a lot of pain and stuff, but dude,
There's some girls, and I go through these old, like I was going through, putting that video together that I've been working on. I'm getting stuff together. Well, I'm working on giving it to somebody, but I've been getting a bunch of stuff together and like here and there, dropping it in this folder. But anyways, as I was going through some of it, I see people in the chats and I'm like, damn, I really miss this person or that person, or I haven't seen this person. Or then, you see their troll names and you see things that they were saying and you're like, damn. And then you know who they are now, before. You know what I mean? It hits different when when people are talking shit behind names that you didn't know who they were before, and now you do.
Yeah, it's always like the prize at the bottom of the Cracker Jack box. You never know what it'll be, but it's always shit, right?
Yeah.
Bye, Minx. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in.
Have a good day, little Minx.
Oh, that was great. I have got to eat and walk this dog. If you're still alive in a bit, I'll come back up. But
all right,
I literally,
yeah, I was gonna say I'll probably sit. I mean, I don't know. I don't like sitting up here by myself talking shit unless I got something to talk about. So,
well, somebody get up here and talk some schmack with Queenie so I can listen.
I was gonna say if people ain't gonna come up and talk shit, I'll probably end it and then come back on later because I got that live to do tonight at 10.
Well, it's not a bad hour of replay. That wouldn't be a bad hour replay to leave for people for sure. I just, as usual, barely woke up when you went live.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually we don't we talk longer than an hour. I can't believe it's only been 1 hour. Don't even feel. I mean, I don't know. I guess it doesn't feel like that.
No, it doesn't. It feels like it wasn't even that long, honestly. Like, I needed that laugh though, and just to, be around you guys. Sometimes y'all make me laugh, and it just kind of fixes everything up,
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to walk this dog before he starts bugging me, and I will talk to you soon.
All right, Tabe.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay. Well, y'all want to chit chat, or you want me to jump off here? What y'all got planned today? Does people got plans? You got want to come up and shoot the shit? What's up? Because I really, I mean, like I said, I don't really have much to say. Really, I was talking about that PI guy. That's where I was. I'm probably actually going to go back and finish watching his stream. And write down this stuff because I have to keep notes because I smoke, so I forget shit. So I have to write down notes or take screenshots or screen recordings just so I can make sure I remember everything that's said. Okay, I was gonna say, when you going to have tea, Buttercup? Have to finish. I need to finish the tea, so I will talk to you later. Okay, well, have a good day, love. Oh my God, what did the hour of my life go? Y'all are some time thieves. Better than being joy thieves like others, though, right? Right? Hold on, Jill. What are you talking about? What stream will you be watching? I want to go find it and watch it. The one from Doug. No thanks. It's he does an interview with the PI, Jim Terry, and Jim Terry was fired by the family, Dylan Round's case. His mom, his mom didn't hire the PI, the sister did. Okay, so yeah, that's why we need to do a whole live on it so I can break it down for y'all. Because if you really need to do, if you need a quicker breakdown, though, like I said, the one I've watched so far, that I really don't even give kudos to. I really don't even, ever give her credit or, you know what I mean, point people in her direction. But Annie did a really good job on breaking down the Dylan Rounds case or whatever, when, to like give everybody an overview of who people are, who this person is, who that person is, who's, you know what I'm saying? So she does kind of like an overview of who's who and what's what. So if you want to get a rundown on who people are, what part they play in this, you can go watch that one. And then the PI does several interviews. He did one on Zob Girl. I mean, he's done several interviews, and every single interview he dogs the shit out of the mom and the kid. And anyways, it's on Doug No Thanks. He did 2 interviews, one yesterday, one was 9 hours ago, which was horrible, and the one before was the day before yesterday, and it was awful as well. So you can watch either one of them, and they both are bad. I mean, any interview that he does is bad, but yesterday was real bad. Yeah, and I can't stand watching Doug No Thanks. He irritates the shit out of me with his like noisemakers and shit like that. It's really not him, but it's like the little sound effects that he's got with his stuff that he, like yesterday they were taking a call. There was some girl calling in, and they were so rude to her. They were like, hurry up. If you don't have something to say, then hurry up and say it. If you don't have something to say, then we're going to hang up. You're taking time. You're wasting time. Just like they wouldn't even give her a chance to talk. Then he's like, oh, let her talk. I know who she is. And then he starts talking about his junk and just, I don't know, it's nasty as hell. Yeah, they called her a bitch and a dumb bitch several times. Oh, did she? She called him a reputable PI? Yeah. Well, Annie fucked up there, didn't she? He's definitely not a reputable PI, that's for sure, in my opinion. Not in my opinion at all. Yeah, I seen that. Doug held the number up and doxed their phone number. I'm like, why would you even do that to somebody? She just got done telling you that she is in like, what is that? Where I don't think it's witness protection, but she was like has an abusive partner or something like that. There was something going on to where, she was not wanting her name and her information out, and there was 2,000 people on that chat, and he doxed her number and everything. Yeah. Wasn't that fucked up? Yeah, see, and I don't really know much of the other shit that's going on. I know that Squishy did not lose her channel because of Callie's court paper bullshit. I know that's a damn lie. She lost her channel because they filled out 3 strikes, even though they'd been counter struck. She still said it didn't happen because of anything court. It happened because Pang Pang struck her after Callie struck twice. So it had nothing to do with court. That's a whole nother lie. Not to mention, by the time you would have it wouldn't have happened that fast anyways. So I talked about that on the Queen Pin channel, though. There's a whole live done on that on the Queen Pin channel. So for anybody that's missed it or hasn't seen it yet, go on over there and watch it. Hey, Sagacious, what's up, girl? I don't know. There's a whole lot to talk about, but really ain't much to say. You know what I mean? What's up, John Davis? How are you? I was going to reach out to you. Actually, a while back, matter of fact. And the picture you put up of your wife, she's beautiful. Someone's uncle, she's probably taking a nap. She gets busy. She gets up early and she gets busy. She didn't know I was live either. I didn't tell her. Because some people seem to think that she's like my mother or something. And when they get mad at me, they go running straight to her like it's her problem or something. I'm a grown adult and this is my fucking channel. So, yep, she's taking a cat nap. Yes, Brandy is gorgeous. Yeah, she is. Not too much, really. I was gonna reach out to you about the Ziggy V situation, but it's already over with, and it is what it is. There ain't really much else to say about it. So, I did see the interview that Andrew did with you though, and I thought that was like he lied through his teeth. I mean, I don't know why he does that shit, but it just, I don't know. I, I have a really hard time even watching him because that's all he does. Yeah, I gotta give you props for trying, man. Like I said, I gotta give credit where credit's due. At least you tried, but man, he lies so much and he makes himself look terrible. And I don't even think he understands how bad he makes himself look because we all know he's lying. But it's like, what do? You know what I mean? Because he's not going to stop. I mean, he's going to continue on with the bullshit story, like him going down there when we know damn well he didn't go down there. And Constance Sue still has something to say. She's the one that made sure, you know what I'm saying? Like she came up and was talking to us about it too, because she's called him out on a few of his things. At least you tried, though. Like I said, I mean, you got to try. That's, I don't know. Some of the stuff he does, I feel like he definitely does it for attention. At first, he didn't want anything to do with Summer Wells, didn't want her brought up, didn't want her name on his channel, didn't want nothing to do with them. And then when he realized he was only getting 5 and 10 people in there to watch him, he changed his mind and wanted to talk about Summer Wells. And I'm like, you know what? And the whole, he wanted to pick June 15th to go see his son, and he could have picked any other fucking day to go see his son, but he had to pick that day, or he wanted to pick that day. I'm like, you know what? Like, and then he was the whole thing about staying at Andy's house and just, yeah, I can't with that dude. He's like another Ernie to me, really. Like a whole damn fraud. But he knew about the New York City trip. That's what I was interested in. Right. Yeah, I figured there was a reason you did what you did. You know what I'm saying? I figured there was a reason behind it. He just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. His lies really, really work my nerves. That's all. And I mean, it's not like he's going to change or he's going to stop. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, he is gross. I can't watch him either. And he's lied and lied. His story's changed. I know it. NorCal. It's bad. It's bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you got channels or whatever, you guys can drop your channels. You can, John Davis, True Crime's got a channel if you guys want to drop his. Oh, I guess NorCal already did. Everyone was pissed. He was lying. You can come up here if you want, John. You're welcome to come on up. Personally, I'm glad Andrew cleared up the picture of Summer with a shaved head leaning on a U-Haul was not the trip he made down there with a Penske U-Haul. Yeah, that's good. I mean, at least he did clear up that, you know, I got to give it to you. Yeah, Naughty Audie and Hope have a channel too. You guys go sub up to their channel. They got some pretty good content as well. So I've come to realize some people have zero shame on this platform. The lying gets out of hand. Yeah, absolutely, girl. Yeah, it's pretty damn bad. Hey, John, are you guys going to cover the Dylan Rounds case? Have you guys like got into any of that, or have you been watching any of that, or what's up, Irvin? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day, dude. That's a case I'm about to be getting into, and well, we've already gotten into it, and it's a mess. It is a mess, and I just wanted to know your opinion on the PI guy, Jim Terry. I wanted to know what you thought about him. Oh, you just okay? We just started on my last live. Yeah, see, we went over some stuff over here too, and then I watched. I've been watching his interviews. I don't know. I feel like there's definitely two things to cover. There's the Dylan Rounds case, and then there's the PI Jim Terry. Like they're two separate to me. I'm going to keep it basically at two separate things: the Dylan Rounds case and the PI Jim Terry and his bullshit. Hey, Irvin, that's what we're doing over here. That's all you can do, you know. Chill out over here. We're off in the corner chit chatting about other shit. Irvin, you got a channel too, don't you? Y'all can drop Irvin's channel or anybody else that you know has a channel that wants dropped or whatever. You guys are welcome to drop them. That girl. Yeah, Irvin, you missed it. We had somebody come up here and he came up here and sang us some good tunes, man. You have to rewind it and go check it out. You got time to come up here, John? Maybe if you want, you could come on for maybe Friday and talk about Dylan's case. You know what? I would love that. I would love that. You know what though? Like I said, I'm still learning a lot too, but I've been writing all my stuff down so I can make sure I have everything like from start to finish. Because you know how things change and stories change and people's stuff changes. But I've been trying to keep all my information. I got it all written down, written out from the very first interviews, the very first time Mom came out. Also, Aiden Klum. Has anybody heard about that? That's another missing case where the kid was found with no shoes on in the desert. Yeah, man, come on up. You're welcome. I'll be up here for a little bit. I think the link is pinned. I always say it's pinned and it's not. So let me go check and make sure because I think it is. Yeah, it's pinned. Okay, hold on, Trouble. Hold on a minute. Yes, Queen, it's sad. Did you watch it? Did you, or you know, do you know anything about the Aiden Klum case? Because I really don't. I haven't went over it. I haven't really checked into it. But I would like to. I would like to check into it. With this being such a small, tiny place, like I said, everybody knows everybody's business. You know what I mean? So you can't tell me there ain't people around here that don't know what's going on. They just don't want to talk about it. Because like they said, there's a lot of people who are poor, who are living out there, who can't move. They don't have the means to move. Yeah, I haven't looked into Aiden's case either, but I really would like to, just to see like what similarities they have together. Like if there's any similarities, what's going on with his case, how long he's been missing. You know what I'm saying? I know that his mom supposedly hired Jim Terry, and then I'm not sure if she fired him or what, but I know that this private investigator he seems like he's definitely some trouble. Like he doesn't seem like he says he's a credible PI. I don't, there's a lot of channels and, people speaking out against him. So I don't really see very many that are in favor of him, that are like sticking up for him, other than Doug and maybe a couple other people who have interviewed him. But even then, I just feel like they were interviewing him and they were being nice, not because they believed what he was saying, but because they were just being a very nice person and interviewing them, being respectful. There's a difference. I don't know. There's a lot of people who don't know much about this case. There's a lot of people who haven't really gotten into it, but it's definitely a case that I'm going to be getting into. That's for sure. I find some of the details surrounding Aiden's are very interesting. I have questions for sir. Yeah, Naughty Yadi, I do too. NorCal Girl says, we'll see here. Aiden and Dylan's mothers do not want Jim combining the cases. There are a lot of similarities, but they are not related. So there you go. I'm not super familiar yet. I have read a few articles though, and it's really strange and sad. Yeah, it's very strange. But I mean, how do you have two young men, similar in age, basically body structures are similar. They're young. They're young, 19 to 20-year-old white males, and their boots are taken from them. So, and you're out in the desert. Why would you have your shoes off? Period. You ain't gonna be walking around without your fucking shoes on in the desert. It ain't gonna happen. Oh no. Okay. Hold on. Trouble says Aiden's mom said that he was likely to have a mental breakdown. Okay. See, that's why I said I need to look into this, because oh, she doesn't suspect foul play. Okay, well, you know what then? Maybe that's a good thing. She wants to keep the cases separate then, because I know the FBI has labeled Dylan's case a criminal investigation, and I know that they've also found some of his things on a trail, I believe they said. Like I said, I got all my stuff written down, so I'd have to go back through it. But yeah, the bare feet stuff is what caught my attention. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Dutchy Dutch. What you up to, little boo? You want to come up here and talk some shit? Oh, you guys, I was watching this shit. I know you guys probably flipped through the same bullshit, but I'm watching this shit on Inside Edition, and there was a house party that these kids threw. Could you imagine going away on vacation? You know what? Let me go see if I can find these pictures because you guys are gonna shit when you see them. Could you imagine going on vacation and coming back home to your mansion destroyed by a bunch of fucking kids that you didn't even know? I would be fucking pissed. So these kids broke into this mansion. They broke into it with a crowbar. And let me throw this up here real quick. Okay, I just seen that you is this you? Are you up here?
It's me.
Okay, hey, I just wanted to make sure.
How's it going?
Good, how are you? Nice to meet you.
You too.
So yeah, I've heard a lot about both cases kind of. So I didn't know if you were in, you know what I mean, getting into either one.
Yeah. They just started talking about dealing rounds in my live the other day.
Yeah.
And all the weird stuff they were saying, I was like, what? That don't sound right. And yeah, it kind of got me interested, you know.
Me too. And I think I got more interested with that PI and the shit he was saying more than I did like with just, you know, like him going missing. You hear about kids go missing all the time, but it's like the circumstances and the things surrounding this case and the people involved in it or possibly involved in it.
Right. I got a question, and maybe you can answer it because everybody seemed kind of confused about this. When the day before he was supposed to have had like 30 grand on him, do you know if that checks out?
Yeah, so this is what we had heard was Grandpa had given him 50,000 as a loan to start off with his farming stuff. You know, to give him a head start to and apparently he only had 30,000 of it left. Now I guess they didn't have any banks around. I don't know for a fact if it checks out. That's something I'll have to look into as well. But this is the story that I got. From my understanding, Grandpa loaned him 50,000 and he had 30,000 of it left. And it was either in a safe or something. And his pistol is also missing. She said that his shotgun was there, but the money and the pistol was gone.
Right. Yeah, because the way I heard it was he had it in cash too. Is that right?
That's what I heard as well. Yep. And they said that they normally don't believe in banks or anything like that. So he and you know, they don't have banks right around the corner there either. So from my understanding, he had it in cash where he was living.
See, that makes me think, you know, I know people were saying he had people that worked for him where he was starting the farming and all that. You know, anybody that knew he had that much cash on hand is a suspect.
Absolutely. And that kind of money in that area would be a life changer to some people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot.
You know, it's a desert area. You know what I mean? So it's like, let me see if I can find some pictures of it real fast to throw up. The ones I had before with the area he was in, because it's like complete desert. Like it's just, there's nothing there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got a lot of that yesterday. People were trying to say, man, where he was at was just the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yep. Well, and I don't know if you follow Heavy D, the let me think of what it's called. The brothers, the what do they call them?
I don't know.
The Diesel brothers. They went and did an overview and did like a search as well. You know what I mean? Now there's some screenshots that were sent to me that I'm going to pop up here too real fast of like, so they also said that his truck was sprayed down as well, you know, that his truck was sprayed and
like it was cleaned and detailed and all that.
Yeah, well, not detailed, but they said okay, so they used it as okay, hold on. They said basically that I'm trying to upload these pictures here.
You're fine. You know, when I'm doing live, I always feel like things are taking forever. And when you go back and replay, you'll see, man, you'll be like, oh, I was so nervous and it wasn't 2 seconds. You get that?
And I was trying to upload these like pictures that I have or whatever. They're just little screenshots or whatever that I've taken. So I'm just throwing them up in the overlay. But it just kind of shows like an overview of his, like where his camper was. And his mom, she's like, oh, Dylan looked at that truck as a tool. Now I know something that really bothered the PI when he was talking was that, you know, these guys had money. And I know another thing that he was saying was that mom had gotten sued over so many times. That was another one of his big things that he was like bringing up, you know, hounding about.
See, I was hearing the mother had like substantial debt.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I don't know if it checks out. I haven't checked into it myself. You know what I mean? But I did hear him say that. Yeah.
So it makes you wonder, you know, how bad she needed to get rid of some debt too.
Well, yeah, and like what did she owe it for? You know what I mean? What was that? What did she owe? You know what I mean? Like, was it something? You know, I don't know. I'm curious, but then again, I'm like, you know, maybe it really isn't my business. Maybe it shouldn't be. You know, I guess I look at it both ways.
Right.
Like, yeah, he's an adult. He's 19. He lives on his own in his own camper. What does her financial situation have to do with her son? But then again, you look at it on the other hand, like it has everything to do with it, because what if, you know, what if she owed the wrong people, you know? I mean,
exactly. That's what I was thinking. You know, and I don't want to put rumors out there, but because I'm just now starting to learn about it, but I was hearing there was gambling debts.
Yeah, see, I haven't really went that far to. I know that this Jim or whatever, he is a mess. He was on Doug No Thanks. Do you watch No Thanks? This Doug No Thanks.
I have, yeah.
This is Jim Terry right here. This is him. This is the PI guy. He's the one. Now he's the one that's came out with all these rumors that about him being gay and about him having a relationship with Kurt, and Kurt having scratch marks up his arm, and Kurt owns the saddle store, you know, bar.
Right. So, is Kurt the guy that he had the run in with the day before that they say had blood on him?
Yeah, that's no, that's Chase. Chase is the guy that so Dylan told his mother that he ran into a guy that was bloody and had no shoes on and whatever, out on his property or out in the desert, that he ran into. But he did not tell her that he gave Chase a ride. He gave Chase a ride to town. I'm not sure where he dropped him off, but he gave him a ride to town and dropped him off.
Right. See, and when I heard that part, that kind of made me think, though, that just seems like a huge coincidence that happened the day before, don't it?
Yeah, very odd.
It's not every day you run up on somebody that's apparently been into some sort of altercation, has blood on them, and then the next day he goes missing.
Well, yeah, I mean, this kid runs into this guy that's bloody, and then the next day he goes missing. Yeah. Well, and then they said Chase, I guess he called and talked to Candace, which is the mom, and he called and said, I didn't have anything to do with Dylan's disappearance. I didn't know anything about it. I had nothing to do with it. And he's like, I'll call the police myself. Apparently he called the police and told the police that he had nothing to do with it. And he was arrested for an outstanding warrant for unrelated charges. So they arrested him and he's now in jail.
Right. I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was an outstanding warrant. I just knew that somebody had said he'd been jailed since this happened.
Now, Kmar says, I heard he earned $30,000 and Grandpa loaned him $50,000. So that would be $80,000 from what I've heard, but I don't know. So it would be nice to have proof of any of that. You know what I mean? Because I have not seen any proof of any kind of money or anything like that loaned, or it just, you know what I mean? I've just heard that.
Yeah, only thing I had heard is that the grandparents are the ones that bought the farm.
Right. And now, okay. So, and another thing too is I noticed the PI said Justin's mom and dad. It wasn't Candace's mom and dad that loaned the money. It was Justin's mom and dad. Now here's Candace, here's Justin. These are Dylan's parents. Candace is on the left, Justin is on the right. Now, I guess they don't have a very good relationship with each other. They co-parent to the best of their ability. From what I understand, they don't have a very good relationship with each other though. And Justin's sister is the one who hired Jim, the PI, not Candace and her family, Justin's family, Justin's sister.
Well, that's interesting.
And Candace, the mother, Dylan's mother, said absolutely not after the phone call that Sleuth Mom released, where he was telling her that Dylan was part of a militia and that, you know, he was like going off, you know what I mean? And Candace said, I refuse to work with him. I'm not going to work with him. I'm done. And basically wanted nothing to do with him. The police wouldn't speak with him. The family wouldn't speak with him. He says he called and he's like, what's going on? What's going on? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you talk to me? What's up? What's going on? And they finally said, we refuse to work with you. You're fired. You know what I mean? And he goes, I'm not fired. This is exactly what Jim says. I'm not fired. You just, I'm not fired because you've already paid me in full. So I'm not fired, but you can refuse to work with me.
Did the dad want him fired too?
From my understanding, yeah, none of them want to work with him at all.
Okay. Well, yeah, that brings his credibility way down then.
Right. And now this is the thing. You know, Candace and Justin have stayed pretty much to the news and the, you know, sorry, I got to take care of that real fast. So they've been on the news. They've done some interviews. I don't know if you remember when I can't think of the guy that does it. He interviewed that case with Daybell. The Daybells in Indiana, I believe, is where they're from, I think. Yeah. He did an interview with Candace and Justin, and in that interview they kind of give a little bit more of a rundown of, you know, they said Dylan is a hard worker. And so I feel like this PI is basically saying that, you know, he's you know, he hangs out with all these tweakers. He runs this militia. He runs people off with his guns. He chases people down at night. And that's really not who their son is. And I feel like he's doing a lot of damage by, you know, putting an image on him saying basically that, he, you know, he runs with these people. He does this dangerous stuff. So this, and this could have happened. And then he says, oh, well, you know, oh yeah, here we go. Nate Eaton from East Idaho News. Yeah, he does an interview with Nate Eaton. Okay, so there you go. There's the interview that he does with Mom and Dad. And they explain how hard of a worker he is, that he's 19, that, you know, this farm's meant a lot to him. He's done a lot. You know, he really was interested in going out and, you know, planting and stuff, that he was a very independent young man. And they're like, well, why would you, you know, and the PI's faulting them for letting him move out there. Why would you let him move out there? Would you let your kid move out there?
Well, he was over 18, right?
Yeah, he was a 19-year-old man. And at that point, you know, he can do whatever he wants to do. And he was very serious about farming. You know, from my understanding, that was something that he really, really wanted to get into.
Well, and moving out somewhere like that doesn't scream danger either, in my opinion.
Right. Now, here's one of his. Okay, so he actually had a pond and he had watering rights. So it wasn't like he was stuck out there with nothing. You know what I mean?
Right. And apparently he had plenty of money too.
Right.
So I don't understand that.
Okay, so Nunya Business says he was 17 when he went out there. But I don't know if he was 17 when I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Is there a live or something on that? Like, where did mom and dad say that maybe? See, I thought it was Grandpa's farm and Grandpa gave it to him because that was my understanding. And I thought Don had worked for Grandpa. And then from my understanding, but apparently I was wrong with that.
Now, who's Don again?
Well, Don is the guy that worked for Dylan. He's an older man. I believe he's 61, and he worked for Dylan, and Dylan fired him. And then a few days later, he came up missing. Justin's mom and dad called Jim and Don, and those were the first two men to go look for him. So Jim and Don were the first two men to go look for Dylan the first 2 days.
Okay.
So
I don't know. They looked for him for 2 days before they did they, how long did they wait before they called law enforcement?
To me, that's still kind of up in the air. The thing I've watched about was the interview that they've done and the interview that the Diesel brothers did with mom when she was out there. They actually flew the link is pinned if you want to come up here. None of your business. You're welcome to come up here. Anybody's welcome to come up here. And I know NorCal girl, she knows a lot more than I do about this. She's gotten into it a lot. But see what I have written down. Just here, let me go back to this real quick.
I hate to ask all these questions, but I just
don't
learned
want
about
to tell
it.
you misinformation either. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure I'm telling you, you know what I mean? And okay, so Jim here, the PI interview with Doug. This is what I wrote down last night, just in this short interview that he did. And in here, he said Dylan got $50,000 loan from Grandpa. So Don and Jim, first two that searched for Dylan, called Grandma and said they didn't find him. So they were the first two to go searching for him. Right. Grandma had called them, and he supposedly talked to Grandma first and said, "It's gonna rain. I have to get off of here. I have to pull my truck into the barn so the seed doesn't get wet." He did not want his seed in his truck to get wet. Wow. So he tried to pull the truck into the the garage or whatever, and told his grandma, "I'm gonna have to call you back. I got to get my seed truck in here before it rains."
And that was his last conversation?
Yep.
Was the truck in there when they found it?
Yep. And it was power washed, super clean. It was power washed, like somebody had taken it in there. Also, Candace said that she is very short, like she's like 4'5", I believe. She said when she got in the truck, okay, also this is something else too that was kind of strange. She said when she got in the truck, she didn't have to move the seat, but Dylan is tall. So when Dylan drove the truck, the seat was pushed all the way back. And so when she got in, she would have to automatically move the seat forward.
Right.
But when she got in the truck this time, the seat was already pushed forward. So that means somebody short was driving it.
Interesting.
Also, the truck was power washed. It was perfectly clean. And Dylan used that in his mom. This is where his mom says Dylan used that truck as a tool. He didn't use it as a, like a fancy truck. He didn't take care of it, wash it. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't, he didn't care. Like he left it dirty. Didn't matter.
Yeah, Yeah, that's weird that it would be clean like that, especially way out where they're at, because you would think they would conserve water too, you know?
Well, not only that, though, it was getting ready to rain, so why wouldn't, you know what I mean? Why would he? It's going to get muddy as hell anyways when he pulls it back out. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
oh, here, yeah, the 4-wheel drive. Okay, so also the 4-wheel drive was turned on and it didn't work. The only people that knew it didn't work was mom, dad, and grandpa, I believe. So somebody, whoever was driving that truck or whoever had driven that truck, turned the 4-wheel drive on and it didn't work. So that's another sign they knew somebody else had driven it, somebody else that wasn't Dylan, because Dylan knew the 4-wheel drive didn't work. So why would he turn it on?
Were there other people living there besides him?
Well, apparently that Don guy was, but he moved. He got kicked out. He got fired. He was.
See, when I heard him talking about the workers that were fired, I heard it like I could have swore somebody acted like it was more than one person. Is that not right?
This is like I said, from my understanding, I only thought it was Don. I thought Don was the only one that got fired.
Yeah, I
It
could
could
have
have been somebody else, though. Like I said, I mean, we're doing a deep dive on this. Like I just started a group little chat or whatever, where we can drop all the info in here and have a live on it, basically putting everything together.
Yeah.
From what he says to what, you know what I mean? Like, because right here, they found his boots, right? They find his boots and they found a blood drop on his boots. Up behind this pile of dirt right here on the screen. This is the pile of dirt.
Is that his house in the background?
I don't know for 100%, but it's just here. They just put a picture up. This is the mound of dirt right here where the boots with the blood drop was put. So his boots were found on this, on this hill or whatever, beside whatever, on this hill right here. This little mound was where his boots were found with one single blood drop on them.
Wow, that's weird. I hope they searched that mound thoroughly.
Well, they really didn't. They put the boots in the police car and didn't even send them off for a week.
Because it looks like to me in that picture that it looks like the top of it could have been disturbed.
Yeah.
It looks like it's different than the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see all the rocks and stuff as much on that
right
one
up
side.
the top there. Yeah.
See how you got the undergrowth and shit all around it, but it's not like there. I don't know. That I would definitely have looked into that shit. Right?
Yeah, they and so so here's the one with his truck. Here's the barn or whatever, barn? And there's this truck right there with the red truck there.
Mm-hmm.
That's his seed truck there that he had backed in, and it was backed into the shed or whatever, or to the barn. Like it was backed in there.
Right. Okay. Well, you got some good pictures.
Oh, here, NorCal said I resent you. Okay, so hold on. NorCal knows a lot. NorCal, can you come up here real fast, or are you busy, honey? She knows a lot. She's been following it from day one, and so she got me interested in it. She's like, man, and then as soon as I seen the PI, I'm like, oh, hell to the no. He is like tearing this family he's like tearing them up. Like he's just.
Well, he brought up like.
Well, then he tried to pay $500 to dox Sleuth Mom, and he's doxing people left and right. Like he doesn't care. It doesn't matter to him. He said if people are going to talk about him, they need to use their face to do it. I don't know if you watched the interviews last night, but he was on Doug No Thanks yesterday and the day before. Those are two interviews that you should definitely go watch him and how he conducts himself. And this is him going after, this is him talking about the family and the case after he's been fired and after he's been asked to, leave them alone. And yeah. Oh, his grain truck and his personal. The personal was power washed. She said, I'm busy. I'm sorry. So, okay, she resent the timeline, though, so I'll pop it up here. And Jeep Girl says, I'm a farm girl. People don't usually wash their farm trucks or Okay, so hold on. Usually was their farm seed trucks, maybe ever so often. Certainly not to go into, certainly not going to do it in the rain.
Yeah, that's weird. Hello?
I'm here. I'm going to grab the timeline that she sent me. I can put it up here. Sorry.
I thought I lost you.
No, I just hit the mute button so it doesn't, so that, because I have a lot of background noise. So I try to, if I'm not going to be on here for a couple minutes, I'll hit the mute button. I apologize. I should have gave you a heads up.
That's okay. Need to look into the no shoes things. There are too many coincidences in this town and around it where people are getting their shoes taken and they get taken elsewhere. Really? So the shoes thing had happened more than once there, huh? Can you guys hear me? Chat's not moving.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can hear you. I don't know if it's like well, I don't know. As far as I know, they can. I can hear you fine. But she said I resent the timeline, so I can read it off to you real fast, or I can put it up. Either way, though, it's got well, this one, somebody else, I think she got it off like Chasing Truth. Do you ever watch her?
I have, yes.
Okay, so her and Gray Hughes, I believe, are covering this as well. And they put up a pretty good timeline too. They've started to, like, you know what I'm saying? So if you really need to, oh, Naughty Audie said no, we hear you both. So if you really need to go get like a timeline of events from the very first time this broke till now, which would probably be something that you would want to do.
Right.
That would be a place to start. And like I said, we have like a group, we made like a little chat or whatever to where we basically can put everything in one place. So that's what we've started doing, to like put everything in one spot and then do a timeline of events with people, because it's going to be one of them cases like the Wells where there's a lot of different people involved and there's a lot of different backgrounds. You know what I mean? Like it's,
right. Yeah.
There's quite a few people. So the ones that they have, I know the picture. Look at this picture. They put it up of, I believe it's Kurt. I'm not sure, but this picture right here is, I think this is the one they're saying is Kurt. Pretty sure. And I just really cannot see Dylan and him having a relationship together if that's the case. Now, NorCal Mom, before I say any further, is this Kurt?
Now, Kurt's the dude that he's seen the night before?
No, Chase is the one he's seen that was like real bloody and all that he gave a ride to, that he told his mom he didn't give a ride to.
And Kurt's,
I believe, the bar owner.
Okay.
The saddle store. Yeah, that is Kurt. Okay, this is Kurt, and he is the saddle store bar owner, I believe. His brother is the one that the PI said that his brother held 3 or 4 women hostage and had them with no shoes on, and they had to basically beg for food and water and do. Wait, Nano for Life says that's Kurt's brother. So this is the one right here that he's, okay, so then this is the one right here that they said held 4 women or 3 or 4 women hostage.
Wow. With
no shoes. And yeah, so we got to do a timeline of our own, because this whole shit is like, this guy's name is, I got it wrong, I'm sorry, Troy. Okay, so this is Kurt's brother, Troy. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of different players here in this, and there's a lot of different, like,
yeah, it's going to take some investigation on my own. There's a lot of shit to know, apparently, isn't there?
Yeah. So that's why I said there's just so much that, here's this. This is what I was just sent. Okay, so, okay, nope, that's awesome. Okay, here's this little, somebody else did this. Somebody else put this together or whatever, and they screenshotted it from, I think it's Chasing Truth. I think that's the screenshot they got it from. I believe, I'm not sure for 100%, but so anyways, here's like the setup here. And I know it's like above my, let me see if I can get a different with the names on the top of it, because I believe the first one is the Dawn character, the first one that we couldn't figure out.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Now I can just watch your video and see this stuff. So
Well, yeah, and see, like I said, we're gonna put one together where you can actually see you know, the names and the people and all their stuff. And here's the screenshot they first sent. So the first one was Dawn, the second one was Kurt. So if we got to do the close up, okay, so the first one was Dawn, the second one was Kurt. So the first one here is Dawn, which possibly angry over being fired, being mad at Dylan for some reason. And then Kurt, possibly romantic relationship, supposed self-policing group, reason to hide lifestyle from locals, which he's the bar owner. Pretty sure he's the one that owns the bar. Troy is the brother. Troy is Kurt's brother. He has a history of SA and kidnapping allegations. His MO is removing shoes and policing group. Okay, then we have Chase. Chase and Troy and Kurt, I think they hate each other or whatever. There's some issues there. But anyways, he's the strange run-in with Dylan that was bloody, where Dylan picked him up and lied to his family about giving him a ride. Accusations are made by Kurt. So Kurt and Chase hate each other. The you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so Kurt made an accusation against Chase, saying that he was the last one with him. He seen him, gave him a ride, but Chase has an alibi 200 miles away at some pizza joint, and he's on video there. So they have him on video at this pizza place.
Right.
So of course that's his alibi, that he wasn't there. You know what I mean?
I wonder what their timeline is on when he went missing. How long after he talked to his grandmother do they think something happened?
See, I'm not really too sure. I don't know. I know it starts off, I believe, like May 27th, I think, is the first day that, because they said they talk to their son every couple of days, that somebody talks to him. And I guess dad went to Vegas and took the sister with them. Dad and the little sister went to Vegas. So when they went to Vegas, they talked to him. The dad talked to him, and they chatted for a little bit, I guess. And then so here's another screenshot. Dylan's farm was over here to the right on the screen, and then Montello Bars is to the left. So it kind of gives you a little idea of how far away.
Right. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, and then so here's the Diesel brothers. These guys right here took their airplane and their jet or whatever and went over and did a search because they couldn't get the police or FBI or whatever involved at that time. They weren't getting involved. So they hired them to do a search with their airplane, to go look and just kind of like surveillance the area just to see if there's anything there, anything at all. And they didn't see anything.
Okay, wow. Is that what them guys do, the Diesel brothers?
Well, they do a whole lot of stuff, but they're some really big YouTubers, and they're really cool. So they were very, very respectful. They did a really good job. They actually they searched until they ran out of gas. They have a live on it and stuff. You should go check it out. It's really cool, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. I could have swore I've heard of them before. Did they have a show at one point? I swear they did.
I was gonna say they probably did. More than likely, I'm sure they did.
It was about big ass customized trucks, I think.
You know what? You're probably right. I know they have a bunch of boy toys. They had like 4-wheelers and you know what I'm saying, like quads and a jet. They got all kinds of shit. So I'm sure they probably had all kinds of stuff. Hey Tiffany, what's up? Yeah, they had all kinds of shit going on. I mean, they definitely have a big channel. So I don't know if I thought at first when I first heard of them, I'm like, man, are these the ones that pull the cars, out of like the lakes and the rivers and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was who
Adventures with Purpose. is the name of those people. Adventures with Purpose.
Yeah, So then when I seen it, it said Diesel Brothers, which then I was like, okay, no, it's a whole different person. But I thought that's what they did. Like as when they were when they were searching. Give me 1 second. Somebody's here.
Wow. Should be a lot to the Dylan Rounds thing. It's going to take me a minute to catch up. Might have to see if she'll come on my live Friday and maybe help me explain it to some of my people if she's too busy.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta well, I'm gonna have to write it all down and get it all in order so I can have all my stuff in order though first.
Could you be ready by Friday?
I don't like to be unorganized. I don't like that at all. So when I do a live, see, like I said, this is just where we're just chatting and hanging out and chilling or whatever. You know what I mean? But when I do it, when I do a full live on it, I want to have all my ducks in a row. You know what I mean?
Would you come on to my live and tell everybody what you do know?
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'll be more than happy to come over there and hang out. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure I have all my stuff in a row. So I'm gonna I'll go back through and write it all down before I come over there, so I have it all ready. You know what I mean?
You think you could be ready by Friday?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, like I said, I don't know a whole lot, but what I do know, like I said, I'll write down and come over and chat with you. You know?
Right. Yeah, I've been trying to start covering different stuff, and I try to have. I'm getting to where I try to have guests, and that'd be great if you come on and we could. I'll try to do more too. I got more things that I'm looking at, but I'll try to not be an idiot of everything to where I'm not asking a ton of dumb questions, and we could.
No, it's all good. Like I said, I gotta go watch some more too. You know what I mean? I just, there's a few more streams that they've done. I want to go watch that news clip again with his mom and dad. See, I just feel like even with Candace and Don, I know they've said some things and done some things, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel like innocent until proven guilty kind of thing, and I don't like how the PI come out here just swinging and dogging the mom and the parents.
Oh, that's awful.
The son, and you know what I'm saying, talking disgusting about him, and then even if he is gay, so what? I support 110%. So what if he is gay? It doesn't matter. Why are you? I get so worked up, and I think it's the PI is what caught my attention because he was pissing me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've heard, like I said, we talked about this a little bit the other day on my show, and people were definitely saying they weren't huge fans of this PI.
No, and I feel like he's definitely doing some serious damage. And this, I mean, it's not even but a month, it ain't even been but like 3 weeks, and he's done an incredible amount of damage already.
Yeah, and that's horrible, man. That shows he's super unprofessional.
Right. I feel like he's doing it more so to hurt the family than anything, because they fired him and didn't want to work with him. And Sun Beach said he is doing it to hurt the parents, and they are doing so good showing class. Yeah, they really are. They really are, because I'll tell you right now, last night really did it for me. The way they were talking about, the way they were. You need to go watch that stream from last night. That'll tell you everything you need to know about him.
Yeah, I will. I'll check it out. But
and I just feel like he's, I'm not going to sit here and say they're perfect, you know what I mean? Because I don't know the parents, but I don't feel like at this point in time, they're looking for their missing child, and I don't feel like they need to be bashed and ridiculed and talked shit to, and talked about and demeaned and belittled, and I don't think that's okay at all, and I don't think that's going to do anything to help find Dylan or bring Dylan home.
Well, hopefully people will see the PI for what he is, and I mean, best case scenario, he's super damn unprofessional, or he wouldn't be on YouTube talking about all this shit anyway,
Oh, yeah.
So I think a lot of people will probably be able to see through him, but I know what you're talking about. Nobody wants it to turn into where there's innocent parents with a missing child getting the business. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, Yeah, and I definitely feel like that's what he's out. He's out on a almost like a hate campaign. And he's like, well, I don't know. They just don't want me to tell.
Yeah.
They just don't want me to tell their business. Well, I'm sure they don't want all their dirty laundry aired out, but you know what? I think that mom wouldn't care what was aired out as long as her son came home.
Right. Right. And you know, if it's I don't know. It just seems like from what I've heard, the guy's just super sleazy and unprofessional.
Yeah, he really is. And I don't know. It really rubbed me the wrong way how he was treating the mom and other parents.
And I really hate that they paid him, you know, up front, and now, you know, they're that's money they could have put towards finding their son. That, you know, this guy who wants to apparently make a name for himself out of this is doing this to him. It's awful.
Well, yeah, that's another thing is he's like, I've already gotten paid for this. I've already been paid. So
Yeah.
no, because he's already been paid now, they basically paid him to go on here and trash talk him all over YouTube.
Exactly. And no professional's going to talk about a case that's ongoing and give out all the details and shit anyway. He's apparently a hack.
Well, that's another thing too, is he was talking about. So the FBI has actually picked this case up, and they now consider it a criminal investigation.
Well, that means there's the FBI don't get tricked over nothing. So there's apparently something.
Exactly. So there's something going on. Obviously, like I said, they've now now the FBI is involved, and they have now said it's a criminal investigation. And Candace, she started crying when they said that, and he goes, "Oh well, she isn't crying enough." Any mother of a missing child would cry more. Like she isn't crying enough, so she's not affected. Maybe some people don't cry on national television. Maybe it's hard for her. I'm sure she's broken down several times. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe she's just a strong woman, and she's able to hold her shit together for her son to, you know, tell what's going on and speak.
Kids as well. And, you know, she's trying to protect their privacy and their, you know, and find their brother. And I'm sure she's probably dealing with that at the same time, you know, because who knows what the kids are dealing with at school. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't judge people by their emotions anyway, really. I don't think. I mean, not everybody's going to cry and be hysterical, you know.
Yeah, just it's very hard to judge somebody in that situation when you haven't been in it yourself, you know? So
well, and the fact that they're not like slinging mud and giving this detective hell shows you they are people with decent character.
Yeah, Steve. I just hope
that's what a lot of us would do, you know.
Kind of sound like we're so good. Kind of sounds like because I got too close, and we know what that sleazeball uses that excuse. Yeah, a lot of secrets in that little town. So that's the thing too, is he's like, yeah, there's a lot of secrets in that little town. They're not doing anything now. And I will say this. A friend of mine reached out and spoke to one of the. Well, I don't want to say this wrong. Hold on. She spoke to one of the guys' ex-wives. I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to put a name out there that'll put her out there. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say it like that. But I know she is very, very scared. She has already spoken to the police and the FBI, but she is very, very scared to speak to anyone else, let alone come on a show. Now, see, they had two people call in. One guy called in yesterday, and the private detective mentions her name, Ellen Berg, and he mentions it like 3 or 4 times. It was her son that called in, and he immediately started plugging his Bitcoin and his what was it called? His Bitcoin channel, website, and something else. Wow. But he acted like he was scared to be on there and scared to talk about other things. And he's like, well, I don't want to talk about stuff on here, but you can plug my channel. You can plug my website. It's www.bitcoin.da-da-da, whatever the hell else he said. You know what I'm saying? So obviously they have ulterior motives here. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's some low class shit to be plugging your stuff and trying to play a victim at the same time, ain't it?
Right. I'm just like this is crazy. This is crazy.
I've
Couldn't
seen a
even
lot
believe
of
what I was
those.
listening to last night and watching. And I mean, they took his word, and the PI's like, can you just let everybody know that I'm saying that what I'm saying is true? And the guy's like, well, I mean, I can speak to you in private. And he's like, can you confirm everything I'm saying is true? And the guy's like, well, no, I really can't. And he's like, but you've seen some wild stuff. And he's like, yeah, I've seen some wild stuff. And he's like, see, you confirmed it. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, how crazy.
Yeah, you have to go watch it. Go watch it for a feel for you. I always tell people, judge it for yourself. Go watch it for yourself and then see what you think. Don't go off what I say. Go watch it and then check, do your own, listen to your own and see what you got from it.
Was all that on the same show? Was that
Doug,
on
Doug, no thanks. He did 2 shows. He did one the day before yesterday and one yesterday. He did 2 shows back to back.
Are they super long?
Hold on. Somebody said, oh, no, he didn't do a plug to his channel till the end of the call, but he did plug his channel though, or he did plug his stuff.
Well, plugging, it doesn't matter when he did it. The fact he did it in that situation, that environment seems awful.
Well, yeah, okay, sorry, Night saying the caller was really shook up and scared, but I mean, yeah, he sounded like he was real shook up and scared, but he sounded like he was more like he was just nervous to even be on a live stream at all. Because when you go in and you start plugging your channel or plugging your Bitcoin or plugging your websites, I mean, you obviously want that attention. If you're that scared, you're not going to plug yourself. You go in under a fake name. You wouldn't have anything to do with telling your real name, who you are, where you live. He told where he lived. I mean, just all kinds of shit. So it was just really strange. I mean, I'm just calling his bluff. So
yes, and I totally agree with you.
I know people are going to get pissed. I'm sure, I'm going to have people mad, but I don't really care. It's just shit like that. That's, come on, I see right through it.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Listen, I'm going to drop off here. I appreciate you letting me up and answering all the questions. I'm sorry I wasn't a little more knowledgeable.
No, that's all good. I appreciate you coming up and chatting. I appreciate that today. I mean, this has been a good stream. We had a guy come up and start singing to us too. He came in and sang to us. So you have to rewind and listen to that when you get off of here.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But
I appreciate
it. And hopefully I'll see you Friday morning.
Yeah, for sure. I'll reach out. You have your email posted?
Yeah, it's easy. It's just the name of my channel, John Davis True Crime at Yahoo.
Okay, perfect. I'll send you a message too and reach out.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, no problem. And you guys go sub up to John True Crime. Go sub up to his channel too. It should be posted. I know one of the girls dropped the link, so go sub up to him. And I appreciate y'all coming up and coming in to hang out. I'm going to jump off here. I got some stuff to get done too. So I will see you guys later. I'll be on here about 10 to address this one last time. If she reaches out to me privately, then I will probably end up deleting this stream, but it definitely needs to be spoke on. So that's definitely something that I'll be taking care of tonight about 10. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope everybody has a good day. Thank y'all for being here, and thank you guys for hanging out.